5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live with Neve.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Here you are live with Neve from High in Highlands, New Jersey. We have a great show, Live with Neve show. I've got all kinds of friends joining us from around the country, around the world, and we're glad you're here. It is a beautiful day in New York City. It is clear, beautiful view. The ocean is gorgeous. And I got to tell you, it looks really nice out there, but looks can be deceiving. It is a bit cold. Hey, Terry, we're glad to see someone tuning in from down under. Terry's apparently stayed up very late. We're glad you did. And we've got Veronica here. Another one from down under. My God, look at this. We're having all kinds of fun. Well, listen, as far as people we have here today, of course, I'm joined by Julie, my wonderful and talented host, producer, and all-around bass goddess. Just we love her to death. Here we are. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning. Happy Friday. How are you?
Oh, I am just so good. I'm spinning drumsticks. I'm going ape shit. I got to tell you, I'm bursting with an energy, enthusiasm, and just ready to go nuts. It's a good thing it's Friday.
No, that's cool.
My long-suffering neighbors are glad that the Friday show has come. They don't have to listen to me ranting through the wall. My dogs and cats in the neighborhood and my cats are going to be joining us shortly. They seem to think that they have to be on the show. I believe they pretty much named the show after them. And we got our buddy from Chicago stopping in. Look at this. We got all kinds of friends. We also have our one and only, the amazing Mike Imparato, Rant Man Supreme. He is the best.
Hey, guys.
Hey, man. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
Oh, where'd he go?
Where'd you go? Mike, come back.
Mikey.
Didn't do anything. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, I got so much shit for today. Forget it. It's yeah. I missed 1 week of being live, and it just all builds up.
Well, you know, we've. I have to say thank you to some of your guests in your audience, man. They've been starting to say hello to us, and
awesome.
I appreciate that. We've loved having you on. You've been with us from the start. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think
it's so much fun.
In September or something. It's great.
And
yeah, I think that's about right.
Well, Mike, to all your fans, come on over and watch us. We love Mike, and we love all you too. We hope that you'll join us. And hell, without Mike, we wouldn't even have a show. Because I'm going to turn it
come
over
on,
to him.
stop.
Man, come on, man. I've got to say, you cracked me up when I first saw you, and I just said, I got to call this guy up. I don't drink anymore, but I immediately started thinking with the alcoholic brain going, I just want to have a bourbon with this guy, sit down and talk some shit and have some fun, because you're a maniac, and from one to another, hell, you found a home here, man.
That's awesome.
Mike,
thanks.
So, Mike, can you please tell all of us what your big, wonderful news is for this week that Neil's referring to?
Oh,
for those who didn't get it.
The rant for today?
No. Why Neil was congratulating you and about your audience and your hits and your views.
Oh, okay. Because I went back and looked, and I have 663,000 video views to this point, and that's less than a year. I have some. One of mine has reached 80,000. Was the one on my Walmart laxative skit. That was still to me the funniest. But yeah, it's coming along, and I'm up to 6,400 and change fans, and hey, we're still under a year. We're still cranking it out, but I'm just having fun. That's all it is.
Congratulations.
There's no pressure because I'm not looking to make money or anything. I'm just doing it because I love it. So that's
good for you.
That just makes it all the more fun.
I'll
remember that when we renegotiate your contract, Mike. I know you've been really you're the man getting the big bucks here on Live with me.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just jetting off. We're all going to Cannes this spring for the film festival. I'm making a movie about your life. It's called A Rant Man.
There you go. Oh, it'll be freaking great. Yeah.
Right. So
Congratulations, Mike, on that. Thank you for
Yes.
sharing
Thank you.
the news.
Thank you.
And so what do you have for us today?
All right, we have two major topics to discuss today. The first one, in case any of our fans have not been reading the newspapers or watching freaking television, this is very important stuff that was covered in the news this week. And God forbid anybody didn't find this out, it would be tragic. Number one, Lady Gaga's grandmother was praying for the dog walker, which tells me that nobody else in the family was, only the grandmother. And who gives a shit? Number two, Dolly Parton got her first vaccine shot this week. Oh my God! If I didn't know that, I wouldn't be able to go on. These are headline news. This is headline news. Now, some other asshole, he spent $650 for 2 Garth Brooks tickets. Now the show's been postponed 4 times because of COVID. And the news actually covered this as a headline story, is how is he going to get his money back? Who cares? Who gives a shit? Not me. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Now, if you didn't see the news this morning, this is so important that if you don't find out about this, your life cannot go on. Meghan Markle has accused the royal family of lying. Oh my God. Oh, if I didn't know. Oh shit. Thank God I read that this morning before I stepped out.
Poor Meghan. Oh, poor Meghan.
Unfreaking believable. Now, this is the icing on the cake for the news. Some asshole writes to Ann Landers. Now, she's been dating this guy for 2 years. Never met his family. Never met his friends. She goes to visit him at his office, his place of work. His friends show up unannounced. He has to hide in the bathroom for 20 minutes. You need to write to Ann Landers, ask what's wrong with this freaking relationship. He's freaking married. That's what's wrong with your freaking relationship. The guy is obviously married. You're a moron. And you're, that's it. Now, that's all we have for the newspaper articles this week. But here's the problem. And I'm going to lose a couple of fans over this, but guess what? I don't give a shit. Some asshole, yes, an asshole had a professional photographer come in and do a photo shoot of her pregnant Jack freaking Russell. Stupid. What are you going to do? Show the dog the pictures after they're freaking developed? You're going to hang them on the walls in your house? Bad enough we have to put up with this shit that, today's my grand fur baby's birthday, or 13 years ago today my dog passed away. Sorry for your loss, but guess what? We don't need to know that anymore. Stupid. So now this lady's got a picture on her freaking wall of her Jack Russell sitting upright, and you can see the tummy. Oh my God. I go in that lady's house for dinner. I see that picture. I'm out. Right out the freaking door. I'm gone. Because guess what? Psycho. Hello. All the freaking red flags are right there. Oh my God. They're not free. Oh, I can't. That's it. I have to stop because I can't. It's end the rant. Oh my God. A freaking pregnancy photo shoot of a dog.
Well,
I have to tell you something, man. I love animals, and I'm kind of an animal nut. But if you're taking pregnancy pictures of your dog, you probably made it become a vegan, which means your dog hates you and is plotting they're plotting to kill you. They want meat. They have canines. Canines here. Okay.
It's unbelievable. Hey, I mean, when I had I had a doctor in Florida. She's probably one of the top hand surgeons in the country. But she's a freaking psycho. She actually had a wedding for her dog at the freaking doggy daycare. He had the tuxedo on. The other stupid freaking dog had the freaking bridal gown on. And I didn't go. She showed me pictures of it, and I'm saying to myself, do I really want to let her put new knuckles in my right hand? And luckily, she's like that great of a surgeon. I had to overlook the fact that her dog had a freaking wedding. But no, it's oh my God, they're dogs. They're freaking dogs.
Well, the wedding thing just kills me. I mean, that's where I draw the line. I mean,
That's just
my pregnant dog too.
I'm going to relay a funny story that's not autobiographical, but a friend told me about it. Okay, we'll leave it at that. My friend is involved with a lovely lady and was having hopefully what we'd call in the Dr. Ruth business. They were indulging in a little bit of foreplay.
Oh my God.
The foreplay, the little poopy got agitated, and he decides to bite my friend Wolfgang on the ass while he's banging away.
Oh my God.
And all as I was told, in the middle of this, Wolfgang starts slapping the shit out of the dog who's chewing on his ass.
Oh my God.
I'm going to say his names are protected or changed to protect the innocent or guilty.
OMG.
But during the course of this, then a conversation developed between the two folks enjoying trying to enjoy some horizontal refreshment. She said,
Horizontal refreshment.
He always does that. At which point, I mean, my friend kicked the dog off the bed, got up, got dressed, said, "I'll see you next time," and wandered on down the road. And you know, the rumor has it he has never been seen in that place again. Ever.
Unbelievable.
And it's also rumored that he encountered her during business a couple of times. And let me just say this. Wolfgang had to take a peek around the corner, see her, and take off to the bar. It was the only thing left, because before I went up and said, "Hey, how's Fluffy doing?" or Wolfgang said, "How's Fluffy doing?" I knew it was going to turn ugly, so I figured a few drinks would be in order.
Oh,
and, you know, but that's a true story. So, you know, we love animals. We don't like them chewing on your ass when you're trying to enjoy some loving. But
you got to draw the line somewhere. They're not freaking humans. They're dogs. They're not freaking human beings.
Well, what is that they say? Dogs. I had a lady once who was I thought she was completely out of her mind. And if I tell you that, you can be assured it comes from an expert. And she looks at me and she said, "Do you know what what God spells backwards?" And I sort of went, let's see, G-O. And she goes, "God." And I looked at her and I went, "No shit." I said, "Well, you know, I got a house full of dogs, and they're all pretty much treated as gods, so why not? It works for me."
Wow.
Well, so listen, guys, we're coming up on almost time for a break. I see Julie. She's looking at she hasn't sent anything to me yet, but I'm watching that private chat. She's about to give me a little
nudge.
A little
give
nudge.
You a little hook. Yeah.
And then she has little code words now for the backstage banter where she's just like S the F up. But it's just letters. I know my people, man. I know my people. And how can I tell you? I hear Julie talking behind my back all the time to herself, the poor girl.
Oh wait, I gotta tell you, before I leave, I gotta follow one thing at Walmart. You know, I did my rant last week on Walmart's finest. So the other day, I'm leaving the store, and the lady was there checking the receipts and stuff. So I said, "Ma'am, one quick question. If I need to order groceries to pick up curbside, how do I do that?" So I get this. For like 20 seconds, she's freaking doing this. Then she's like, "Now don't hold me to this, but I think there might be a booklet on that." I'm like, oh my God. Okay. I can't. They're freaking Walmart's finest. There it is.
So quickly, I will make it very brief. I have my own Walmart rant story from yesterday. I went in. I just went in to grab my protein shakes. They usually come in 2 long boxes, so I just grab them and go. Well, they didn't. They came in the 4-packs. They didn't have the big boxes. So I grabbed a blue basket, put my shakes in there, paid for them, started to walk out. And of course, a guy in a mask who English is not his first language starts saying something to me, and all I hear is "cart." And I'm thinking, yes, he's seen me struggle with my basket and trying to tell me, you know, there's a cart there, go get the cart. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Thank you. So I go out, so I take a step. It's not an invisible threshold that's going to keep germs from going in or out. I just walk out. I pull out a grocery cart and put my basket in there so I can take my stuff out. And some old lady who's a customer starts heckling me and going, "You can't bring that outside, ma'am. You can't do that, miss. No. Well, I turn around and the Walmart guy is right here in my face, literally about 2 feet, maybe 2
Unbelievable.
feet from my face. And he's like, "That's what I'm," and I can't understand anything he says. All I hear is the word "cart" again. And I'm like, I'm doing that. And then now that I understand why he was upset was because I had the blue basket. And I'm thinking to myself, so what difference does it make? Why can't the blue basket go outside? If the grocery carts can go outside, I come inside with a grocery cart, and then I decide, oh, hey, you know what? I don't need a whole grocery cart. I just need a basket. Let me go grab a basket. And now I've got germs all over that too. Yeah.
They're insane.
it just drove me nuts. So, anyways, I had to do my vent.
Yeah,
So
hey,
I'm
that's
done.
it.
Hey, one last thing, Mike. If you'd be so kind, if you would, please ask some of your fans if they'd like to come on over and say like Live with Neve, because my personal page is all blasted full. I got 5,000 people there. And we
Congratulations.
need
All
some
right,
folks
cool.
at Live with Neve. You know, we appreciate your viewers,
Awesome.
and for all of
Without
you
a doubt.
guys, we love the fact that you share Mike with us, because he's a great guy. And Michael? Is good things happening today? I understand.
Yeah, well, we thought we'd have 4 days off, but he got some fevers, so we went yesterday morning. They gave him IV antibiotics. We're going to go back today at 1:45, same thing. Tomorrow, same thing. Sunday, they'll have the cultures ready from the blood they took yesterday, and hopefully we're still on track to start chemo on Monday, but we won't really know now until Sunday. But he's
All
feeling
right.
good. I mean,
He looks
his
great. You
fevers
cooked
aren't
some
too
great
bad,
food
but
for him.
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah,
I've
there it
seen
is. But he's
that.
doing all
guys
right.
have-
I mean, we did some exercising yesterday, and we're getting there. But
All right. Well,
all right, guys,
everybody
thank you.
watching, say a prayer for Mike
Thank you,
and
Mike.
Mike Jr., because they're going through some stuff, and we just love them to death. So please, keep them in your heart and your prayers if you're the praying type. And if you're not, say one anyway. It might be good for you.
All right, we'll be right back.
We're going to be right back, live with Neve, 15 past the hour. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Metz, and I'm on Live with Neve.
Hi, everybody. Neve from Live with Neve. We're just having a little fun driver here, so please PayPal me / at Live with Neve.
They sentenced me to 20 years of boredom for trying to change the system from within. I'm coming now, I'm coming to reward them.
All right. How's everybody doing? You're on Live with Neve. Here we are at 15 past the hour, and we've got a good friend of ours coming up. Julie, I'm digging that song more and more. I've got one last thing we're doing, and it's going to be done. And now it's time to start some video, and we're going to have a lot of fun with that too. And so hope you.
Yeah. Toby was wondering who did the song and all that.
Well, I wrote the song in my previous life as Leonard Cohen. I now just channel him. They sentenced me to 20 years of boredom.
Yeah. So
Any
who
rate.
do we have coming on? We've got Glen now.
Yeah, we have Glen coming up for everybody. Let's give a big hand for Glen
hi.
Cain. Here he is, man. How are you, Glen?
If I was any better, I'd have to be twins. Then I'd be twice as ugly.
Hell yeah. Here's our man. Well, I'll tell you what, you sound a lot better the last time we had you on. I mean, you were just blasting through, sounding good, and we're digging that. You told me you're somewhere pretty close to hell. I'm not sure where it is. Where are you at now?
Shelbyville, Indiana.
Okay, well, my sympathies to the good folks of. I say that tongue in cheek. I've spent a good amount of time in Indiana passing through, and I like the folks there. They've always treated me well, but it's just a little too far from any water for my like in the world. I got to at least be near a big ass lake or something, and it's just a little thin up there as far as the ocean, you know. So tell us, you had some good news, which is why I reached out to you last night. I saw you've had a little bit of good Glen Cain news. Talk to us about it.
Well, I've been nominated for induction into the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame.
All right.
I still have to get past the selection process, but I've been nominated, and that's a great honor in itself. I mean, you know,
Sure.
people in that Hall of Fame like Little Jimmy Dickens, Red Savine,
Mhm.
Hawkshaw Hawkins, Kathy
Right.
Mattea. You
Mhm.
know, so I asked him, I said, "Would you run out of people to put in there? What?" You know, so anyway.
Right. Well, I've spent a fair amount. I had family that lived in Morganton and Fairmont, I also
I went to school in Morgantown. I went to school
Oh,
at
no kidding.
WVU. Yeah.
You went to college. Okay. That was where I used to spend a lot of time half drunk at the little local college bars when I would pass through there. I had a job once with a company called Mall Talk, and we annoyed people through malls throughout the United States. I was the major point man, would go and fix, make the sound recording, install it, sell it. I was a busy guy, is all I can say. I've been to about 180 malls around the country in my life, and I've seen a bunch of them, and driving through Indiana and Mishawaka, Wisconsin, and all kinds of places. But it's nice, similar to what you do. You're always on the road, keeping us eating well in America. Tell us now, with this honor, what do you have coming up? I know we mentioned last time we talked. You mentioned you had some summer dates perhaps coming up. Is that still going on?
Well, we're hoping that
Mhm.
the got a few big things coming up. Well, hopefully we're going to be able to have the North American Country Music Association Awards ceremony this year.
Right.
It'll actually be the 19 and 20 because nobody worked in 20, so
Right.
there's nothing to nominate for 2020. But
Sure.
I'm up for Songwriter of the Year, Male Vocalist of the Year, and Entertainer of the Year.
All right. All right.
So, we got our fingers crossed. We still have records out there. We're still on the air.
Mm-hmm.
The last two releases have been out there now about 16 weeks, and they're still being played on over 600 radio broadcasts a week around the world.
And where can we get that?
Well, you can get my music. I'm on YouTube.
Mhm.
There's a YouTube account. It's also, you can just Google music by Glen Cain, and it will come up.
Great.
Almost any one of the streaming services, it's out there. Play it if you like it. Download it. I need the money.
Hell yeah.
As my buddy Bill Anderson says, if you like it, download it. Tell all your friends about it. If you don't like it, just shut up. But
I love it, man. I love it. Well, Glenn, I got to tell you, I have a girl on today who I just love to death, and Sam Roark she's a young lady, and I'll tell you what, she's probably outlived both of us in her short life, and she just got a hell of a lot of soul, and she sings like, the first time I heard her, I said, I heard about some country chick who was singing Dolly. And first time I heard, I kind of went, what? Who the hell's going to sing that song? It's just it's kind of big britches to step into, especially this song. And sure enough, when I heard it, usually when I sit and listen to stuff that I've just heard about, I'll listen to a few seconds of it, get to the chorus, see if there's a bridge, and I'll move on to something else if it doesn't really grab me. I said, Annie, you got to come in here and listen to this chick. You just got to come here. Come here. And she was in the kitchen. She came in and we sat there and we listened to it. And then I turned it back and I listened to it again, which doesn't happen too often. I mean, I listen to people and can tell if I would like to have them on the show, usually than, a minute or so. And in her case, I listened to it again and I told a couple of friends about it and I rang her up and we've been having her on ever since. She's just great. And, hell, you might want to stick around in the shadows, and if you have any questions, we're going to be on. She's coming on after the next break, and
Okay.
I'll let her tell her story. More importantly, though, she doesn't have to talk. All she's got to do is open her mouth and sing, and I have to tell you, the girl can do it. For everybody watching, we're going to have Sam on next. If you look on Live with Neve or on my page, Neil Vannery, my personal page, you will see a post that she made this morning. There is a contest going on after the show at 12 o'clock. It's on her page, and when she comes on, I'm going to let her tell you about it. But Glenn, I'm looking forward to hearing some music, and if you get some time and you want to send us a clip or two that you'd like us to run, we'll run some music and tell people where to find you in the coming months.
Well, I'll certainly do that. Julie will shoot me a email address.
Sure,
I'll
of
give you
course.
I'll give you the whole gambit. But you
Great.
can have the whole Glen Cain box collection with it. It takes a real small box.
That's sort of like my collection. It's pretty small. Oh, well. Well, listen, man, thanks a lot for being on here with us. It's always fun. And where are you going after this today? Have you
I'm
you got
going
any?
I'm going back to Michigan and recuperate for a day or two. If
Right.
I'd have known, I was going to be on, I wouldn't have had my Willie Nelson look on. I'd have probably gone in and shaved, but so.
Well, I didn't shave very well this morning. I just got my face. The rest of my neck and everything looks like sort of like yours. It looks like the first day out of the Marine Corps, or the first day after your haircut. It's a little stubby.
Well, that's why I do the Willie look on my chin. I don't have enough hair to do the Willie look on my.
Well, you could get some of those plugs, right? I have a friend of mine, the poor fellow. He looks fine as a bald man, in my opinion, And he was going out of his mind, and then he started getting these plugs in his head, and I'd see him come into work, and he'd be suffering. I mean, God damn! I told him, I said, well, I've already shaved my head once. It's not that bad. It feels really cool because when I shaved my head, I had hair to my waist. Or, down the middle of my chest at least. And I went in and told the girl, I said, I want to get my hair cut today. And she said, well, we're going to lunch. I said, no, not the usual trim and make it look, nice and, what do you call them, matte free. And I said, why don't you just cut the whole thing off and, give my ponytail to somebody with cancer. I'd heard about that. And I said, well, it's time. I was going to college, and I thought, well, I'll just cut my hair. Hadn't done it in a decade at least. It was amazing that day how different people started treating me. It was the fucking weirdest thing I could imagine. But getting back to Sam, she's a killer, and she's going to come on and sing some music. So, Glenn, we'll be back talking to you soon, and who knows, we'll cross paths, hopefully.
Well, hopefully. I looked into that plug thing. Just so somebody suggested it. I looked into it. And I figured out real fast that Stetson's a hell of a lot cheaper and it looks more country on stage.
You're damn right. And I'll tell you what, man, you got to look up Gone Country hats. There's some friends of mine down there. And
okay.
You need one of their hats. I got to tell you. Check them out.
I will. I'll do that.
I know Sam's sitting there. Hey, Sam, I'm going to bring you on just for a second. We're going to go to break right before you come on. Hey, I got to tell you, girl, you're looking good this morning. In fact, I'm amazed you're looking so bright-eyed. When you first came on, you're looking a little...
It's really early here. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
No, poor girl, I called her last night and said, well, hey, you want to come on tomorrow? I'd seen your ad. And I said, well, I'm going to ring you up. And she's, she's good to us. She's very kind.
Hey,
Lets us
I just
want to
say hey and hey to Glenn. I'm a really big fan of you guys, so I love it. Bill Anderson, you, Joe. I worked with Joe's son for a long time. Grew up from where John Anderson's from, very cool, very cool.
Yeah. Glenn's a funny guy. I like him. He's got more good one-liners than I do. We're gonna have you come on regular, man. Just kind of teach me how to talk.
I just want you to know though, Sam, you got called last night, right?
Yes, sir.
So, I got called 25 minutes before I came on.
You're doing better than me this morning, Glenn.
Hey, man, you know what? We had, in all fairness, we had a cancellation. A really good friend of ours from Nashville was supposed to be on this morning, and we had time set by. And then at the last minute, it was like, oh no, what are we going to do? Because I can tell you, without y'all coming on, they'd have to listen to me for the full hour, which there's a reason why.
I understand now.
Anyway.
I understand now, but my feelings aren't hurt. I can handle rejection. I've been turned down more times than a bedspread.
This is why we have you on. I told you, man, you're here to help. We love you, man. Seriously. When you're safe and sitting and chilling, check out some of Sam's show afterwards. I don't know if you're getting ready to get driving. Is the sun even up where you're at?
I don't know. I haven't looked out of the curtain yet, but I'm gonna stick around to hear her sing though. I want to see what this girl can do.
Well,
I may be looking for an addition to my road show.
Hell yeah, man. Well, all I can tell you is, man, you've got to get through there's a producer's finder's fee here. Sorry, Sam. I'm already trying to pimp you out, girl. You see what kind of man I am?
Guess we're getting used all morning, Glenn.
We're used, but not abused.
No joke. I'm going to have a big conversation with my agent, I'll tell you that.
Oh, man. Well, Julie, have I run us over? Are you sending me notes in private chat? I see something blinking at me over here. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, just that we are coming up on a break, and that was that. So we need to go to the break, and then we'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
We'll be right back with Sam Roark. It's 1:30. You're on Live with Neve. See you in a minute.
Hi, this is Leland Sklar, and I am hanging with Neve, and I am having the best time of my life.
Live with Neve Fridays on the East Coast from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I'm Neil from Live with Neve. We have an exciting connection for our veterans, country music fans, and there is something for everyone. Gone Country Hats at GoneCountryHats.com. That's right, we've partnered with Gone Country Hats at GoneCountryHats.com. See you soon.
Here we are at the base of the old bridge. It was washed out in 1990, forcing them to build a brand new bridge. We're very close to the spot where Bill Skeeto was hung back in December 3rd, 1864. We will go explore that spot shortly. We just wanted to show you the base of the bridge that forced them to cover up the hole with tons and tons of cement and rock.
All right, everybody. Hey, good morning. We're having a fun time here at Live with Neve. We're half past the hour. We're having a great time. We've been talking to Glen Cain. He's newly indicted into the West Virginia Hall of Fame and musical, excuse me. I'll let him tell it right. I've got it all screwed up, but that's okay. He's laughing at me all the time anyway, so I'll just help him along a little bit. Our guest, we've seen her here before, and hopefully you'll see her again. I know I'll be seeing her in a month or so down south, and I look forward to it. Without any further ado, Julie, let's roll her in, man. Here we go.
Good morning.
There she is.
Hey,
everybody.
girl, what's up?
Hey, Sam, how's it going?
Hey, doing great, guys. It's been busy. It's been nuts lately, which is good. It's
Yeah, good. That is good.
We
So
like that.
What do you have going on this week?
Today I have a show, so I'm playing to honor Middle Tennessee law enforcement and all Leo lives lost in the last couple of years. They didn't get to have the benefit last year because of COVID, but we're having it this year. We lost 19 officers in the line of duty over the last several years, and we're raising money to help send our local officers to D.C., get some counseling, and just honor their families. So pretty cool event today. Great thing to be a part of the greater Nashville area. I'm blessed to be there. So, hey, Brian, thanks for watching today. After this, though, guys, I'm on the road. I start traveling. I'm in Moorhead, Kentucky at a gorgeous dinner theater next weekend. If you're in the Kentucky area and you're watching, tickets are still available. Come see me. I'm shooting music videos the following week. My director's flying back in. We have new music coming.
Yeah, baby. All right.
Yeah, and I
that.
got a lot of really cool stuff to talk about. And just I think we should get into some music. But before we do, let me preface this with who I am. My name is Sam Roark. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a singer-songwriter originally from Kentucky, born and raised there, and I live in Nashville now. I'm a recovering addict and ex-meth manufacturer. That's fun stuff, and it's something I really
Listen, that was just, you're an enterprising businesswoman.
I was just ahead of my time. I didn't know what a good entrepreneur I was, and I was so good with chemistry.
Hey, girl.
So, I'll tell you what. I want
you
to
had to go there to be here, baby.
I'm gonna sing you one. Speaking of therapy, music is my therapy. It's what's kept me alive, and I'm gonna sing y'all something called a Broken Window Serenade, so I can get warmed up a little. It's like 9 a.m. here, so not late.
Sorry, Sam.
A couple of pretty flowers That's what I'm brought to you. Saw you through a broken window with a different point of view. You had signs of depression from a long, long line set, and your face tells that story about blessed you've been on your soul. I thought you should know the muddy water's flowing, and as you take my hand past the creek down by the holler, through your dad's leg, I can't buy you a diamond. It cannot change your world, 'cause I ain't got no money. You'll never be my girl, no. I thought you should know. He's gonna be a singer, a big movie star, but you can't catch no breaks, baby. And Hollywood is hard, so you work down at the timeout of 155, and you're dancing for your dollars, just trying to stay alive. It hurts me so. I thought you should know. You feed on your addictions with your crystal meth. I plead for your life. It takes you to your death. Make your deal with the devil, and your looks begin to fade. I know I saw you laughing as you slowly slipped away. I watched you go. Yeah, I thought you should know. This cold rain is pouring. They lay you in your grave. I can barely recognize you in this fragile state. No more signs of depression, Lord. From a long, long time ago, I tossed in a pretty flower as it slowly lays you low. And was it rose? I thought you should know. Yeah, I thought you should know. There's a couple of pretty flowers, that's what I brought to you. I saw you through a broken window with a different point of view.
All right, all right. The lovely and talented Sam
Window serenade.
back. We'll be right back with you, Sam. We'll see you in a minute. Here we go. We're rolling
Yeah,
out.
let me grab my headphones. I forgot I pulled them out.
All righty.
Sorry.
They sentenced me to 20 years of boredom for trying to change the system from within. I'm coming now, I'm coming to reward them.
All right. Here we are, a little past half past the hour. We're on with Sam Roark. We've had Glen Cain on earlier, and our great friend Mike Imparato, the Rant Man. If you're watching from Mike's page, I hope you're enjoying the show. Please check us out, sign up, say hello, buy something. If anybody's watching, this is the part of the show where I grovel for money. I can tell you, you see it there, PayPal me, Live with Neve. We work by donation. Think of us as a friendly mental health counselor for pennies a day. Better than NPR, funnier, more sick jokes, more great talent than any of the crap they find that they put on. No offense to you guys at NPR, but you always hire the worst bands in college. All the real bands in college that are actually kicking ass probably wouldn't be on your show. Instead, you kind of get the soulful, you get the folks who are all miserable and they have to go on and tell everybody and make the rest of us join their little funky pity party. I know, I'm an awful human being. I'm so insensitive. But you know what? Life's fun. Make jokes, laugh, be cool, and live like Sam. Start a company, make millions, and in alternative, we'll call it recreational pharmacopoeia, and then get a guitar, go through all kinds of shit, come near death, and then crawl back and kick ass and get a guitar and sing
Crawl
like that.
is a good word. Crawl.
Ain't it a
claw, all of the guys, I see your comments rolling through though, and I really do appreciate it. I've been sober 10 years, October 29th of this year, so thank you. I know I got charged as a juvenile actually and tried as an adult, so I was a bad kid. I was charged at 17.
You remember our friend Irish, what happened to him?
Yeah, I mean, it happens, you know, life happens.
Yes, it does.
And you've got two choices. You can either live or you can crawl up and die. You know, you've got two choices. I thought that, you know, I'm too awesome to do that, so I should live. Which
good for you.
You know what? I'm so impressed you've been sober for 10 years because I'm coming up on 3 years this May.
Well, that's awesome though, man.
You know,
I mean, even a day is a big deal. So.
Well, you know, it feels great. It feels like a big deal to me and those who know me. Hell, the folks who I was buying a lot of drinks for don't like it so much anymore. But
well,
you know,
they're probably not
likes,
doing so hot now, and misery does.
No, they're not.
So.
You know, misery likes company, especially if you're drunk.
Yeah.
And they ask me always, well, what do you drink? And I just tell them, well, alcohol. What do you drink? I don't know what to tell them. So, listen, what do you got next? What are you singing? I love that last song.
I'll tell you what, I actually want to sing one of the new songs that's about to come out. It's unreleased. I played it once for you guys, I believe, when I was originally first on the show, but now it's time to really start talking about it. This song is really dear to me. It's about a time in my life back home in Kentucky, and we're going back to my hometown actually to shoot this music video the 14th through the 20th. Mr. Ty King, if you guys get a chance, go check out King's Landing Photo Cinema. They're amazing. But this is called Whiskey.
Whiskey, my favorite.
If Ice Cubes could talk, but I don't persuade. They tell you I'm famous, it's too scared to say. Maybe you'd love me, maybe you'd walk away. I wish I knew you'd get my heart this way. You're finer than bourbon, you make me sway like fun wine. Kentucky back roads make me lose my mind. Curves and the edges, they remind me of you. When I sip on whiskey, I think of you. I could make you leave her, you promised me someday. I got tired of her calling you away. So under her arms, that's where you stay. And I find myself with a riskier day. Finer than bourbon, you made me sway like fine wine. Kentucky back roads make me lose my mind. The Curves and them ridges, they remind me of you. When I sip on whiskey, I think of you. I watch the sunrise through some melting ice cubes, and I try to block out my thoughts of you. My heart can't stop, still make me swoon. And I wish I knew that you'd walk away. I wish I knew you'd break my heart. My heart gets away. Finer than bourbon, you make me sway like fun wine. You can't take the back roads, but I lose my mind. Curves and ridges, they remind me of you. When I sip on whiskey, I think of you. When I sip on whiskey, I think of you.
All right, all right.
Thank you. Yeah,
Glen,
get my
I love that.
earbud. I
That was
tossed it out my
beautiful.
ear.
I really do love that song. I
Yeah,
swear.
and the one we did before break too. I wanted to tell you, that's one of my favorite songs of yours. I love that song.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. It's been crazy lately. And if you guys are near the Indiana area, anyone watching, I'm headlining Recover Out Loud in Napa, Indiana, I believe is what it's called, June 5th. So come see
All
me.
right.
Yeah.
Well, great.
Awesome.
Well, I've got to tell you, I'm looking forward to seeing you in April. We're going to have a good
I
time.
can't wait to see you. I'm so excited.
We're going to have a great time. For everybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about out there, I will be
nobody
venturing to Nashville. We're going to have Live with Neve from Nashville in living color.
Yes.
And I've got to tell you, I've got a real nice little place on the lake set up, courtesy of one of our great friends, Mike Hatchett, the man, the myth, the legend. So, Sam, we've got a
Very cool.
lakeside resort. We got a recording studio.
I think you're on the same lake as me. Is what's weird. So like I live on what's called the Rutherford County side
Okay.
of Percy Priest Lake. So you're either going to Old Hickory or you're going to Percy Priest. And if you're on Percy Priest, I'm literally gonna boat to
Is
you.
there a barbecue restaurant that has a marina there with music?
Yes.
That's where we have our showcase Saturday night, which I haven't announced to anybody but you. So we're gonna have some fun. I'm hoping to have
Julie,
you.
you're gonna be in so much trouble. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna pound it down. And I'm so excited you're excited. I have to tell you. I mean, really. And I've also got to tell you, I kind of wrote a song to bring with me, and I'm gonna bring it down and see what all of you guys what we can mash it up
Let's
into.
do it.
It's it's not autobiographical in this case, but it's called "Sleeping and Living on a Bed of Nails," and it's a song about the kind of things you and I have encountered in our personal growth, we'll say.
I would say a bed of nails is a really good euphemism for some things. So.
I can think of a few.
Oh, well, yeah, baby. Well, for everybody watching, I'm going to be broadcasting over 3 days live from Nashville. I've got all kinds of great folks. I'm still bringing them in. I'm trying to get everybody ensnared into my web. We're like right next door to Dolly's 3 houses on River Road, and we're going to have some fun. I'm going to wander up. After we get, I don't get liquored up anymore. I'm just going to bring my stupid, goofy face over and go, Dolly, wake up, girl. It's Neil. Security's going to come out, hold me at gunpoint in the yard. It'll be the best ad we've ever
I'm
had.
responsible for you while you're here because I have to live here after you go, so I'm putting you on a leash. You're on a leash.
I'll record everything.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Hey, listen, great. I'm bringing bail money for everybody, so don't worry.
I have a great Bill Bondsman here, so we're
good.
good.
Well, in fact,
I used them once. They had me out quick.
Hey man,
like
listen,
12
you know what
hours.
we gotta do? Let's just get
Look, they have Bill Bondsmans here. In Kentucky, there are none.
Oh, no
There
kidding.
are none.
Seriously?
Yeah,
sounds
no,
dangerous.
you
No,
either
that
you
sounds
either have
lawless.
cash or property estate. Like that is it.
You know what?
You may get lucky with an OR bond if you have done something tiny. Don't go
Let
to
me
jail
tell
in
you,
Kentucky, people. It's bad.
it's that way in Georgia because about 20 years ago, I had I had a little living large. I was walking on my two hind legs and I got arrested for drinking a little too much. Imagine that. And I spent
Not you.
Yeah, I spent a couple
Never.
days in jail until my band got the money together because if you don't have property bond,
Right, I
you sit in
remember this.
jail and wait till you get out. So I'm sitting in
Oh,
jail, and I will tell you, it was the most unpleasant experience, and one of the most in my life. But I'm in there
Why
with
are
these
you
guys.
drummers the one that always causes this, dude? Like, seriously.
They
The
never
one
let-
person I have trouble with in every backing band is the freaking drummer. What is wrong with you guys?
Ha!
That's
It's
a
not
You are
question.
animals.
This
Like,
time.
seriously.
No.
Sam. Every single time he blames the bassist for everything. Every
No,
time he
no,
blames-
look,
he
the
blames
most chill
bassist.
person's the bass player, first of
Thank
all.
you.
Always. The lead guitar
Hello?
player is a total
Thank you.
diva that freaking is
Yeah.
like the most high-egoed personality in the group, and the drummer is a wild little burst of maniac energy that you have to try to make behave.
I always come with a
no
bell
joke.
bondsman.
True story. I have to tell you this one. I had a
God,
drummer
please do.
once. We were playing this gig out in Tennessee, and we'd played a couple times before, and this older lady kept eyeing my drummer. And he's like a really nice looking, strapping young lad, of course, because he's, drummers, they're usually pre-cut. So she's like luring him in all night. They're buying him drinks. It's about the third time we've been to this place. And like, oh yeah, you know where this is going. So I see the drinks keep coming really heavy this night. And I'm like, oh, this is not good. Because I see his decisions starting to falter.
Imagine that.
Like, really bad. Like, very bad. And, like, we kind of have, like, this code thing, between all musicians. When you leave a gig, you kind of all are like, hey, I made it home. Like, yo,
Right.
good night tonight. Like, we all at least check it.
Job. Yeah. Whatever.
Sure.
When I left the club, I was packing up, and this blonde older lady, which had been liquoring my drummer up all night, looked at me, and she's like, I'm about to take your boy home with me. She's like, I'm about to get him. And I was like, well, you do you, lady. I'm leaving. Good luck with that, Bubba. And I leave, and I didn't think anything about it. And my drummer at this time lived in the same complex as me, so I see his car's not home. So at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not particularly worried, but at that time I would let his dog potty for him, like if he's gone overnight somewhere. So morning comes,
Still not home.
still no drummer.
Shit.
About 2 o'clock in the day comes, still no drummer. All of like a couple of my buddies had texted me at this point. They're like, where is he at? I'm like, I have no clue. He's completely missing. About 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I hear his car pull up, and I go out and across the little breezeway, and he's wrapped in a blanket with cowboy boots on and wearing nothing else. He proceeds to tell me that he got taken to this bar in Nashville where they met a bartender named Mama, and both of them took him back and took advantage of him, but they gave him free cowboy boots, which he wore home.
Hey, a guy's got to do what a guy's got to do to get some boots.
Dude, no.
What is wrong with you people?
Well, I know. Jesus, right? Oh my God.
True story.
Is he ever the same? Was he ever the same again?
He went back.
I was going to say, most drummers, that's what we call training. That's training.
I'm sorry, that's like fearful.
That's what I thought. I'm glad that we're the normal ones.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm like, no.
I just have to tell y'all, you guys, talk about us drummers. We just think y'all are lightweights. I'm sorry.
I know you do.
Especially you
We have
bass
conscience
players.
and
Oh man,
morals.
you guys, Hey, listen, I have a man who stopped drinking after partying at one of my gigs. With
Sense
my
of
band.
responsibility, time restraint.
Oh man, come on, Sam! You just got to get more into an addictive lifestyle again to kind of remember how much fun all that is. I'm harassing. No, please.
No.
No, I know. She knows I'm funning with her. She knows I'm funning with her. Last thing, Sam, if I find you drinking down there, we're gonna come down and hog tie you and bring you back to New York, get you sobered up. Look at that.
I can.
Product placement, baby.
Product placement. Come on, Pepsi, hit me up.
Yeah, hit him up. Jules, you think we can torment this poor girl into playing another song before we go? Or
if she likes, I would love to hear it. I know.
Oh man, we want to hear a song, Sam.
Tell you what.
All right.
I'm gonna play y'all one off my set list tonight that's not mine, just because it's fun and no one gives the song attention anymore. What's up with Susan? What's she got going on?
She wants to know if I ever got cowboy boots. And I will tell you, I have a fine pair of cowboy boots that are made of a very unhappy reptile.
Unless you earned them, Dan.
Believe me.
That's what I was about to say.
Unless you're good enough that they send you home with blue stingray boots, baby, you didn't do it right. But y'all, this is an older song that hasn't gotten a lot of attention. And by the way, speaking about good Southern songs and good fitting hats, there's a bunch behind me up on this side. Whoop, inverted directions this way. Yep, back there somewhere. You guys see them. There's hats. Go check out Gone Country. They sponsor me. They are an amazing group. They've got beautiful hats. Go check them out, y'all. For this here is Song of the South. Song of the South, sweet potato pie, ship my mouth. Gone to win, ain't nobody coming back. Riding on the roadside, cotton in the hedge. We all picked the cotton, but we never got rich. Daddy was a veteran, Southern Democrat. They ought to teach a rich man to look like that. Song of the South, sweet potato pie, shut my mouth. Gone to win, ain't nobody come back again. Somebody told us the Wall Street fell. We so poor that we couldn't tell. Cotton was short and then we was tall. Mr. Roosevelt was gonna save us all. Mama got sick and Daddy got down. The county got the farm and we moved to town. Papa got a job with the TVA. Got a washing machine and a Chevrolet. Singing song to sail. Sweet potato pie, shut my mouth. Gone to win. Ain't nobody coming back. Ain't nobody coming back. Yeah. Song of the South, sweet potato pie and shut my mouth. Gone to win, ain't nobody coming back again.
All right. Sam,
thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for having me too.
It's always fun.
I love hanging out with y'all.
Yeah, you're family, man. We can't wait to get you up here too.
Can't wait to see you guys in person though. It would be nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Well, everybody watching, you've been watching Live with Neve. We've turned the show over to Sam today because she just kicks ass and we love her. And we're going to have some fun in Nashville. For anybody out there, there are mystery gift packages available to come and see us at a private event, we'll call it. And I will tell you, you don't want to miss getting to party with us. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have lots of food and fun. And you just know the music's going to be the main thing there. And
make sure you guys like and share and subscribe to Live with Neve so you guys can get our notifications. You guys can find me on all those social things too.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. All right, cool guys. Well, Sam, we'll see you soon. Good luck.
Guys.
Break a leg tonight, and do your
I'll be watching. I already put in to win one of your CDs. I'm one of those super fans.
I already got you guys some, but yeah, kick me on tonight. I'll be on live stream, be able to see the event. So
before you go,
go ahead.
One last thing. You put up that T-shirt with the thin blue line on it. Why don't you
Yeah.
one more time just tell everybody what that was about, and then we'll roll out of
Yeah,
here.
so guys, tonight I am performing to honor Middle Tennessee law enforcement, but law enforcement in general through the nation for the last 2 years, all law enforcement lives that were lost. We're going to be honoring them, loving on their families tonight, doing some awesome giveaways, raffles. I'm playing a live show for about 2 hours. It's going to be an amazing time. They're serving food. If you are in Nashville, Laverne, Murfreesboro, Franklin, Brentwood, get your butt out. Come hang out today for a good cause, 5 to 8 p.m.
All right, everybody.
Thank you.
Well, I just logged out, was completely gone. I'm glad I didn't take y'all off the air. Everybody, Sam Roark, you've heard where she's at. You're going to get to see a lot more of her on Live with Neve, and check her out anytime you can. Everybody,
See you later.
have a great weekend. See you next
Bye.
week.
Bye.
We're out of here.